in here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, and help rank up my channel. So there's an animated Gremlins series that may be a stepping stone to a third film. Uh, I like Gremlins. I do. So on this channel, I will talk about like Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, anything with some real nostalgia and real hardcore fans to it that stand the test of time. Because I believe these films stand the test of time. The original Jurassic Park film, the Ghostbusters, the Gremlins, and I just talk about stuff with a strong background in pop culture like this, and a strong background in the film industry. But Gremlins, an animated version. What's your thoughts on that? Gremlins star Zach Gilligan spoke about the future of the franchise on HBO Max's Secret of the Mogwai. Could lead to a third film. I didn't even know there was going to be animated Gremlins Little Alone on HBO Max. So after a 30-year hiatus, and 36 years since they made their big screen debut, Gizmo and the Gremlins are returning to screens thanks to an HBO Max animated series, Secrets of the Mogwai. So if this actually led to another movie, would you want that? I'm not sure I would want that. It seems like they're milking everything with some real creativity and force behind it, some real strong nostalgia and fans behind it. Seems like they're taking anything and making something new with it. And yes, sometimes I applaud it, but think about how bad it could be, and think about how this hurts creativity for something new. That instead of coming out and creating something new and leaving the past alone, where it will always be legendary, they drag it back up just to try to cash in on it. But HBO Max does sound like they have been, really catering to fans, or about what fans want with the whole Snyder Cut situation. So maybe they could do it right. If they do this animated show and it does lead to another movie, maybe it could be done right. But do we want that? I feel like we need to stop cashing in on the past. Stop trying to cash in on the past and create new things, and let these legendary things just stay legendary, where they'll always be remembered for what they are. Not bring it back up, make a new film that that sucks, and then it just leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. So in the wake of this announcement, Sci-Fi Wire arranged a watching party of Gremlins 2, the new batch, on June 29th, and spoke to Zach Gilligan, star of Gremlins and its sequel, about his time with the franchise and its future plans. It seems like they're going to do is re-educate us on the mythology surrounding the Gremlins and Gizmo and Mogwai. Of course, most importantly, the three nebulous rules, Gilligan said. You have to figure out that they're using the animated series as a stepping stone to larger in-game, which is a live-action Gremlins movie. That would be my assumption, and it's really not that much of a stretch to think that that's what they're doing. I absolutely think that would be what they're doing, with their intent on that, because why else drag up something from so long ago and make an animated series out of it if you weren't intending to revive it? So the upcoming animated series will focus on the adventures of Gizmo and Mr. Wing, the mysterious store owner who bestows Gizmo upon Billy in the first film. The series will showcase the adventures of the pair in China well before Mr. Wing and Gizmo come to America and meet Billy. The series Gremlins Secrets of the Mogwai will be available exclusively on Warner Brothers streaming service HBO Max. The first season will consist of 10 half-hour episodes. So I'm wondering if is there plans for a season 2, or is this just going to be a one-and-done short mini-series? It does say first season. But if it's a one-and-done short mini-series and then leads to something live-action, I kind of lean more towards thinking that HBO Max would want to make after they wouldn't want to just make a film out of this. They might want to stretch this animated series and then create a live action series. I don't think they would just want to do a straight up Gremlins movie and leave it at that, because they need things for their platform. They need things for HBO Max. All they really have going for them that I've heard so far is all the DC stuff, Justice League Dark, Snyder Cut, the possibilities with Ben Affleck getting his own series, the possibilities of Michael Keaton, Batman Beyond, and just all that stuff there, all the DC possibilities. And I haven't heard much about other shows that are supposed to be coming to the platform or whatever, but I tend to think that they would want to, if this is actually the intent to revive Gremlins, I think that they would want to do more than just a movie with it. And because everybody's so hell-bent on franchises, maybe they want to branch this out into several different things. You have your animated series, and you have some that leads to a live-action series. They'd probably do like 3 different shows or something, or 2 different shows and a movie. What are your thoughts on Gremlins coming back as an animated series? Would you want another entry into the Gremlins live action movies? Do you want this revived? Do you think that their intent is to let this lead to a new movie, or to let it lead to a new series? I'm very curious. Gremlins is just something that I really, really liked, and it's a movie that stands the test of time, much like Ghostbusters or Jurassic Park. A lot of films like that. It's something that you can really, really build off. Anyways, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Like, subscribe, share. If a good one here, eventually we will stay awesome. Rock on.